Chris Cornell is here. We just heard No Such Thing. Well, let's go from the 70s to the 80s, because a man who was responsible for most of the great rock records of the 80s, Steve Lillywhite, worked with you on this record. But obviously by choice. What's your relationship?
I'm not a guy that really has had much of a history with producers. I'm thinking that was particularly important to me. And so I really didn't, I'm not someone that, like, when I hear a great album, I don't look and see, well, who produced that? That's important, And so I didn't really know what to do. I didn't have anyone in mind, but I wanted a producer because it's too much work, making a solo record and doing everything alone. I wanted another ear. Since probably Soundgarden did a major label deal and left the indie world for major labels, I've been sort of fighting that sensibility that everyone wants to put me in the direction of kind of heavy metal singer or heavy metal songwriter, that kind of thing. And not that I mind that. I like heavy metal music. I like hard rock music, but I like a lot of other things. And if I wanted to write an aggressive or riff-oriented song like No Such Thing, I don't want it to go into that kind of heavy metal production value, giant, aggressive, huge production, and then go to a song like Arms Around Your Love that's on my new record. It wouldn't make any sense. I need somebody that gets the whole picture. And that was probably the main reason, aside from just the records he made that I loved.
Now, what's the band? What are we going to see tomorrow night? What kind of lineup are you touring with?
Well, it's musicians that I basically had to seek out that could understand kind of and capture the sensitivity of, like, some of the songs on the new record or on Euphoria Morning. Or things like Sun Shower Seasons, songs that were part of my solo efforts, but also be able to do something like Jesus Christ Pose or Cochise or something, and get, not just be able to get their fingers and their hands around it, but understand understand what what it's supposed to do. And so I got a group of guys together. It was over a period of a couple of weeks of just meeting people and auditioning people, and everyone that I'm playing with, there was no one in second place. There were no runners up. These are the only guys, and I got to say I'm really lucky that I have the people that I have.
Awesome. Now, when the last time we saw Audioslave, you did an acoustic thing and broke down and did some of the past hits. Are you doing any segment like that so far in the show?
Yeah, I've done a couple of those things. Yeah, but also, with the nature of being able to play off of any record or any song. It's that drama's kind of in there. Like we kind of do that as a whole band.
Back in the day, we here in Toronto put together here. We broke the rules and got you guys and Nine Inch Nails together at Molson Park.
Wasn't Marilyn Manson on that?
He brought Manson for the first time.
I think the only time I met him, and they were great. He was like super nice guy.
Yep.
And I met someone else. I met Alex Lifeson, who was like a hero to me, who came, and he was just like hanging out.
This has been fun. We hope to see you later this summer when the record's out. We can get more depth to talking about that. Some people here want to say hello. They waited patiently. Have a great show tomorrow night. Continued success, and keep on rocking in the free world.
I will. Thank you very much.
This is from the last James Bond, Chris Cornell, 102.1 The Edge.